My name is Isham Sedu. I'm the General Manager and co-owner of Kukobila Nasia Farms. We are located in the Saplogo district of the Northern region. It's a 350-acre farm. We are primarily mechanized. We do mechanized production, a lot of irrigation, and then we are also sustainable and environmentally friendly in a lot of our operations. We do a lot of climate-smart agriculture, conservation farming, and then also we power our systems using a hybrid solar system. We are certified seed producers. We also produce grain, maize, rice, soya bean. We produce butternut squash, mango. We have an apiary. We produce honey. We also have a cattle head that we also use for beef production. We've been farming in this area since the 90s. It started with my dad. He's an agriculturist, and fortunately I also went into that sector, and we're working together. Now he's on retirement. Back then we started as a mango plantation, but over the years the mango did not do very well, so we had to adapt. We officially became registered in 2005, and the name was just to pay homage to the community we live in and work in. So the community is Kukobila, the river is Nasia. So we just put that together. We're getting the water from the Nasia River. The next town is actually Nasia, but then the river is also named Nasia River, the village Kuko. So Kukobila Nasia Farms. We didn't want anything fancy, we just wanted it to be as functional as possible, just to show that we are not here alone. We work a lot with the community. We've always been a center of learning. Now there's a big shift towards being climate smart. What we've also noticed, especially with soils in the northern region, is they are highly degraded. So we are in our best way trying to improve on them by trying to do the conservation agriculture where we are not disturbing the soil too much. We are trying to put back as much residue back into the soil as possible. More recently, we are trying to also intensify feeding the livestock directly instead of leaving them to graze free range, where we feed them more directly and are able to concentrate their manure droppings in particular areas. So those are some of the steps we are putting in place to try and be more environmentally friendly, but also to improve our soil conditions. As a farm, one of our major aims is to be as efficient and productive as possible. So we've adopted the use of irrigation over the years, which allows us to go beyond the northern season. Normally has just one production season, so using the irrigation allows us to go sometimes do up to 3 productions of crops in the year. So that was the first motivation, to be more productive. In more recent years, due to climate variabilities, we've been experiencing a lot of droughts and erratic rainfall. They also come in helpful to help us also support our production when we go through dry spells. Solar energy, which is also making us giving us a greener footprint. Our system is not fully independent yet. It's currently hybrid, where we are supplying the energy we produce to the national grid to offset what we are using from the national grid.
My name is Azari Gladys from Kukobila Nasia Farm. I'm a female operator here. The climate smart chain, the time we were not using that one, work was actually very difficult for us, because that time we would do plowing, harrowing, and planting. But in the use of climate smart way, like we do nowadays, we do zero tillage, which is very useful to us, because with the zero tillage, you don't need to use a tractor to go and plow and harrow and do other things. You only spray and plant, and you'll be able to control your weed control very well compared to those days. And other thing to first, the wearing using the solar panels. As of now, right now, the solar panel is really helping us, because we have napier grasses over there. which we are using the solar panel hook. The pivot to that one too is also helping us very well, because through the rainy season, when we farm and the drought came, we weren't able to get rain for the crops. But this time, when we are using the pivot, we'll be able to irrigate very well and get the maize the way we want to farm. I love farming. Farming is my passion, and I love farming in Kukobila Nasia farm, and I love farming in the climate smart way.
I always say that the master classes for me was probably the biggest takeaway, because it helps us as company management to see things in a different perspective, see how we can be more efficient, where maybe we're falling short, where we can improve. Also to take into some more things into consideration, like previously we've had smaller solar systems in the past. We never really looked at carbon savings and things like that. We've been doing a lot of tree planting over the years, but it was never really with the aim of reforestation or carbon sequestration. So now we are more conscious of those things. And of course, the other obvious benefit of the program was the support we got in getting the infrastructure to improve our solar system.
From January 2017 to December 2024, the Ghana Climate Innovation Center (GCIC) has hosted 26 national green roadshows supporting 196 green businesses, of which 121 are male-led and 75 female-led. These businesses have created over 31,000 new jobs, generated more than $62.4 million in cumulative revenue, and served over 30.2 million households with green goods and services. Additionally, we have sequestered over 3 million metric tons of carbon emissions, equivalent to planting approximately 49 million tree seedlings over 10 years, and raised $42.6 million in additional capital.